Opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or messages posted in chat are strictly their own personal views and do not reflect the views of Bolin Services, Inc., a 501c3 nonprofit organization, nor does it reflect the views of the sponsors of this program. Political commentary, if any, are strictly personal opinions and should not be construed as endorsements of or opposition to any political party, candidate, or voter initiative by Bolin Services, Inc. This audio-visual presentation is copyrighted by Kenneth W. Bolin. No rebroadcast, retransmission, simulcast, or other distribution of this video or the audio associated with it is permitted without the express written permission of Kenneth W. Bolin. All original content on this presentation is owned in full and solely by Kenneth W. Bolin.
Warning, the following podcast has extremely high levels of Kenny Bolin. Studies have shown that excessive exposure to Kenny Bolin may have damaging effects to your physical and mental well-being. Viewer discretion is advised. No, seriously, we mean it. There will be naughty words, lots of them, probably. Now you've been warned. This warning sponsored by the Story Time with Dutch Mantel.
Not Dutch Mantel, because Dutch Mantel does not pay his bills. We have offered this sponsorship to Dutch. He has reneged on his side of the agreement. Dutch does not pay us the sponsorship. However, we've not had Mr. Cena to come back on and re-record this yet, so we're still giving Dutch free advertising, but the bill keeps rising. It's one of those things, just keeps getting higher and higher and higher. Hello, everyone. My name is Bob Hazelwood. This is the Star Maker Bolin Show. As you can see right across the top there. I'm not Star Maker Bolin, but I can promise you someone is. Hello, Bolin. How are you?
Man, my right eye is absolutely killing me tonight, and your microphone is not working. It's picking it up like it's...
That's because it's on the other side of the room. How's that?
There we go. That might have something to do with it.
All that stuff that I said, blah, blah, blah. Dutch is a cheapskate, and he owes us lots of money for that sponsorship that he has never paid a dime for.
No, he's not good paying his bills. I don't even know if I can open my eyes during the show tonight. My right eye has just about been swollen shut all day. It was doing better. Then I shaved and, oh, motherfuck. Are you fucking me?
Apparently
During
so.
the goddamn show.
Hello, Kenny's boss.
What hotel did you book for Wilmington? Scroll back and fucking look it up. Jesus,
the Wilmington Inn, of course.
Yeah.
What else would you book in Wilmington?
Writes me at 9 fucking o'clock at night to know what hotel I booked last week. All right, high school. He got a doggy bath today.
Oh, he looks like a clean doggy.
He got a doggy bath. Cal got a doggy bath. Everybody doing better. And except my right eye, I might have got dog hair in my damn eye. That might not help me.
That's it.
So you here to help open the show? Is that what you're doing? You got anything to say? You don't really say a whole lot.
Scooby, who do you predict will win the Bellas and Page versus Fatal Influence match? That is the big one.
I forgot about that huge match.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We will talk a little bit about SummerSlam, a card that has several really interesting matches and several.
You disappeared, Scooby. Lean in there, Scooby. You disappeared a little bit. All right, there he is.
Scooby. Ghost
there
Scooby.
He is.
It's amazing. The invisible Scooby.
Hang on a second. Let me try something here. If I can find that button that does
What's so funny is when his outline is there, you can see like his nose.
Yeah.
But it's not clear. It's like invisible.
Oh, did you see that much of it? All right, effects. There we go.
No, you couldn't see his nose. You couldn't see him. You just saw the outline of his nose.
Now come here. Now come here. Come on up. Come on up. Come on, dummy. Hey, come on. There you go.
I don't want to be up now.
Well, see, now they can actually see you.
Look, there's the cow. The
cow dog over there. He's over there. He come over here, get on camera. Hard to see him a little bit. There's a little gray around his nose. And they're both getting ready to go to the vet on Monday to get all their updated shots. cow has been drinking a lot of water lately. We think he might be diabetic, so he might be getting put on the diabetic medicine. We don't know as of yet. I don't know if my eyes are going to get better during the show or not. Oh, shit, I'm still over here on the camera. Let me turn that off. There we go. Now I'm back over on the podcast. I was still on the camera, turning off the green screen. Oh my God. I don't know. Somewhere between shaving, giving the dogs a bath, and getting it here in my right eye is killing me. And no, you know what? Being as we might have a little help in every second, let me kick out a second. I'm going to try some eye medication and see if it'll help. Give me 3 to 5 minutes, and y'all get your shit in.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, look at that, man. Look at that hat. Oh, there's the echo again, man. You're in a cave.
Shit. Hang on.
Welcome to the Cavern of Doom, dude.
How's that?
Still echoes. Lots of reverb. It's reverb. It's not echo. It's
okay. There.
Still reverbing. Lots of reverb.
Damn, I left the settings on that I had last week, so I'll just keep going.
Okay, I think it just went away. Nope.
Okay. How's that?
Still has some. Let me
see if it's on the thing here on the.
You have a soundboard you're plugged into.
Yeah, it's one of those new mixers that they're all flashy and shiny and shit.
Yeah.
Let me see if my echo thingy's on.
So I've looked at, and I don't know what I would use one for, but I've always looked at like the Stream Decks and stuff and thought, this is a really cool thing. I need to figure out a use for this. But we don't do Streamlabs. We don't do the whole, wah-wah shit on the show. We're just using plain StreamYard, so we don't even have an OBS up with the different camera angles and stuff. So I always thought it would be something cool to mess with, but for this production, I don't see how I would get any use of it. But I'm a technology nerd. I'm a geek. I like that kind of geeky stuff. And
how are we doing now?
Your volume is quiet, but there's still a reverb.
Okay, goddamn. I'm gonna hit a couple buttons and it might change my voice. I can't hear it, so how's that?
It's not as reverby, but it's still there.
And that?
It's still there. That sounds like you're talking like the ogre man is.
Yeah, it's very reverby. Still just as bad as it was last week. But you went away and came back in, and it went away. So it might be one of those.
Try that again.
You might have to do the reset.
Yeah, a button that says FX feed or something that you can just turn off.
Yeah, everything is the way I fixed it last. Well, yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah, it's
Coltrane in a cave.
Yeah, I'm going to count on you to read comments if there are any. I keep forgetting.
Well, Jason, Sean Strand loves the hat.
Oh, Lord.
I think he said he got it from Temu, one of those Temu places.
I think that's what he said. I think Sean Strand also mentioned he might be wanting to do a challenge tonight. And Cam Moron mentioned he might challenge the room. I'm waiting to see what he's wanting to do. And Sean has become one of our better donors and really helps us out quite a bit. Here's what we're trying to raise money for tonight. These are at the top of the list. Jambi, I think, is needing 500 pesos for something. I think she said food because we just got done, I think, helping her with her electric bill. And but she, due to the heavy rains and everything there, she hasn't been able to work for a few days. A lot of the Filipinos have been in that boat. Rain sent me. Yeah, her name is Rain, and her house is flooded out. They had a big fire in their community, so Rain, Princess, and Alyssa have not had any electricity for the past week, and they're not going to get any back until Friday. So of my own accord, in between shows, I got Rain, Princess, and Alyssa rain boots because they needed them to get back and forth to school because they did not cancel school during this. They didn't cancel school even though they don't have any electricity. So everybody's scrambling, finding a way to charge phones and so they can do their work during school. We got Princess her own phone for 1,700 pesos. Somebody had one for sale. They wanted 3,500 pesos for it. But when they found out it was for Princess, it was going to help her get her schoolwork done, they were kind enough to lower it down to the budget that we had set up to make sure the kid had a phone to be able to do work without having to borrow everybody else's phones. We've gotten 2 of the 3 kids phone chargers. We got Alyssa a solar light because she said it's very dark where they live and they can't see when they try to go to the comfort room and what have you. So she opted for a solar light, now wishing she had got a power bank because she didn't realize they weren't going to have any electricity for 2 weeks due to the big fire that was in their community. I don't know if you can see through these glasses or not, but I'm basically closing my eyes because the light sensitivity is killing me tonight. Yeah, it's killing me tonight. I don't know if my darker ones would help me any better. Well, fuck, I had them here a little bit ago. Where'd they go? Yeah, that helps a little bit. Let's see. So yeah, we need to help Jambi a little bit. Her help is not that big. And I was telling I was telling Sean, who was on the raincoats, because these kids are having to walk back and forth in the rain. Rain is helping get raincoats for her, Alyssa, and Princess, and also her brother needs a. So it's 4 raincoats we need to get. I think the cost of all 4 raincoats is going to be $25, something like that. Plus, we need a pair of boots for her brother. The boots are running about $6 a pair. Bob and many of you have seen pictures of the boots. They ain't bad boots for $6. That's why I said if you need them, let me know. It's not worth ruining your shoes or what little bit you've got left of your current shoes. We got a couple of the kids' Nikes because the Nikes were $10. Are they real Nikes? I would doubt it, but they look good. The kids are happy with them, and nobody that they go to school with knows any damn difference. So, well, come here. Are you got something to say again? Come here. Oh, he's wanting salmon cat food because I got a great buy on that at Amazon. I got her 48 cans. I got her 48 cans of salmon cat food. Not the kibble, but the canned stuff, and the cat loves it. But guess what? So do the dogs. And Scooby got into the kibble cat food the other day, ripped the bag open and ate about half of it. And yeah, he's been bad. He ain't been good though. So yeah, that's what he's over here for. He smells the salmon cat food, which so do I. Sitting on the desk, because when the cat comes in through the window, she runs over here and jumps on the desk. Because this is the only place the cat food is safe that the dogs won't get it unless I set it in there in the bedroom on top of the fireplace. So, God, let me see what I told Strand of who all needed help. It was, I think Miss England was wanting us to talk about Liverpool a little bit tonight. We're supposed to talk a little bit about WNBA. Which hotel did you book for Wilmington? Oh, Jesus Christ.
I know Vanessa needs a little bit of help with her electric bill, about 700 pesos.
All righty. Yeah, they're about. They're going to have to wait till after the show. I ain't going to miss it. They should have told me earlier. Oh, that's right. I got to find the people here. Ruby May says thank you for the things that she just got. We got Ruby May some clothing and some stuff for school that she needed. Jambi will not quit writing me.
Jambi, stop writing in the middle of the show.
Jambi can be fucking persistent sometimes. I've told him one message. When I read it, I'll get with you. Oh, Giselle, Mango's daughter. I sent them half the money they needed. They needed 3,500 pesos for various things in school that they needed, projects, fee money. They had a lot built up, and Mango has not been able to make much money lately. So I sent them half of it, sent out an appeal to a few people for the other half. Haven't heard anything back. So if anybody's watching the show tonight and wants to sponsor the other half of Mango Jennifer's daughter's money that they need, another 1,700 pesos would take care of everything that they've got going on. I did cover half of it for the time being. because I didn't want to take food out of the mouths of other people that were trying to help as well.
It's about $35.
Hey, Kenny, my friend, still doing your show? Yeah, I'm here doing it. Well, he's in the room, right? Yeah,
right in the middle of it. So.
And but now you got a horrible thing going on with your microphone right now too.
What's going on with my microphone?
It sounds like you're talking in an underwater bubble.
Bubble.
That ain't helping. That ain't helping.
1 2 3 1 2 3. Maybe my internet is behaving weird. I don't know.
That could be. It could be an internet thing. Is anybody else hearing it? But somebody would have to comment to do that.
So I'm not. I'm hearing you fine. So.
Well, when I have problems over here, I sound fine too. But
right.
No.
So I don't know whether. All right, Sean or whoever is in the room.
Yeah. Whoever's. Well, it says 15 people are, but apparently there's 14 non-members that aren't commenting. So, but can anyone else comment that has a membership that can tell us what you're hearing on Bob's end, and if it is it just my end, maybe? Because you were crystal clear there for quite some time, but now it sounds like you're underwater.
Sorry, just
now it
sounds
clear.
normal to the pasta.
Did you do anything?
I didn't change it. Well, sorry, I sang. That's.
Oh Jesus!
That
you made the microphone quit. Is what you did.
It's like don't make me.
Pasta Tart says it's horrible there.
Yeah.
It could be an internet thing over here.
Could be that Pasta Tart lives underwater though, and it just
that
sounds
could
like
be.
that all the time.
Well, they said it sounded normal. They didn't say it didn't sound like
okay.
that. Pasta Tart's in the room. So Mango Jennifer's daughter trying to raise the other half of the money that they were needing. And it's a bit of a hit. That's about $35, give or take. Norlin, what was she needing? I need to go to school, Daddy, and take an exam, but it's raining so bad and I feel bad. Well, you have a decision to make. Honey Rose has been out of work for 4 days due to being sick. They get sick a lot. That's why I like buying raincoats, because a lot of them walk to work on rainy days. And they say, Daddy, buy me umbrellas. Yeah, well, the wind destroys your umbrella and then you have nothing. But I use the umbrella on sunny days. Well, get over the sunny days. I can help you with the rainy days. But the wind is ruining your fucking umbrellas, and then you don't have anything for your sunny days or your wet days. If you get a raincoat with a hoodie, all right, got a couple of rounds of help trying to come in here. Where'd you Miss Windsor? Here we go. Here's Miss Windsor. Let me see if I can throw my readers on. What good it'll do tonight. My eye surgery hasn't been scheduled yet. It's supposed to be within a couple of weeks. I have my colonoscopy on August the 3rd. The dogs have dog appointments later that afternoon on August the 3rd.
Dog the 3rd.
Well, it could be Dog the 3rd, because we're awful concerned that Cow is diabetic, and we don't know what that's. It's already going to cost $350 for his blood work. $250 to $350. Let me give that quote that I got today accurately. Plus $80 for a doctor to come in and see him. Otherwise, it was going to be a reasonably cheap visit for both dogs to get their updated shots, to get their nails done and everything. I was going to get out for about $150. Oh, by the way, my dog might be diabetic. Oh, well, we need a doctor to come in for that.
In that case,
we need a doctor to come in for that. So, no, I'm not raising money for that, because we'd never get close to doing what I needed anyway. So I got to go into the investment account to cover that. Let's see. I was going to stay awake. Let's see. Do you want me to send it now before the show? Well, apparently. Okay. Let's see here. What is Sean doing for us tonight? Sean's doing something. Let me go here and see what's coming in so far. Sean says he's doing a $10 challenge for tonight. Yeah, I know he's the king of the $40 donation, but he's done that quite a few times. But tonight, he's doing a $10 challenge. We have a $30 challenge out of England. That just came in. So $10 from Sean, $30 from Miss Windsor. We're supposed to say something good about Liverpool when she sends these donations. That's nice.
Liverpool is the home of the Beatles, and that alone makes it a wonderful place.
Yeah. No, that was Chicago. That was their version of yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
let's see. So yeah, Jennifer with $30 just sent. Naughty Nicole says she will do a $40 challenge if someone else would like to match her donation. So 40 out of her. So $10 from Sean, 40 from Miss Nicole, 30 so forth. That's 80 in the house right there.
Here we go.
And we're off and running.
For all you Beatles fans, tomorrow the deluxe edition of Rubber Soul probably get released. Another big money grab from the Beatles, the band that has not even been around since 1970.
Now who's this?
It's the Beatles.
Oh yeah.
Still making money hand over fist 50 years later, 60 years later.
Oh Lord. Oh, I got to get back to Miss Windsor's thing here and see. Bob, you're free to talk while I do this.
All right, so we've got Kenny doing that stuff. Well, thank you to Jennifer for her $30 donation. Thank you to Sean for his 10. Thank you to Nicole for his 40.
Thank you very much.
We did indeed talk about that. We were our promise. We were talking about SummerSlam tonight. SummerSlam is this weekend, 2 nights, Saturday and Sunday, in the great city of Minneapolis, Minnesota. And as I mentioned early on, there's a couple of really, really, really good matches on the card. Probably, I think, 4 outstanding matches on the card. A couple that look decent.
You might be getting carried away there, but I'm anxious to hear this.
All right, so Saturday night we got Bellas and Page versus Fatal Influence. That to me is a go to the bathroom match. I hope it comes on like right before the main event so I can take a bathroom break. LA Knight, Solo Sikoa.
Nicole, by the way, says that money that she donated is for whoever needs it the most.
That would be me.
We will be. Shut
up. Kenny's putting in his own pocket. All right. We have LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys versus the Usos.
And $40 doesn't cover my gas to where I got to go.
The doggy bill. That's the.
Well, we're driving a long way to save big money because as high as the estimates were here on the east side of town, those pet vet estimates, some of them were getting as high as $800 without even knowing what was wrong with 2 Cow. Wow. And so I called the South End where the poor people live. No offense to the South End, poor people. But the prices started getting much more affordable in the South End as opposed to where all the rich people over here live by me. They just don't realize that I'm not one of those. Nowhere near to their level. Because most people over here don't even think of budgeting. Just how much is it? Where do I go? And who do I make the check to or give the my platinum card to? So they you would like a discount, sir? That is the discount. Oh, pardon me. Didn't sound like one.
Yeah, that's the discounted price. So we have LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, Royce Keys versus the Usos and Jacob Fatu. Could be a decent match. Maybe it'll tell some bloodline stories a little bit. Gunther versus Nick Aldis. I don't expect a whole lot of that, but Nick Aldis is a former NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
And I'm a former NWA Mid-America Heavyweight Champion. But then again, I was 22 when I did it.
Yeah. Liv Morgan versus Io Sky.
To prove it, and no, it's not photoshopped.
Yeah.
You can call anybody in Halifax, Nova Scotia that was there when I ran
stored in a belt case somewhere in your room.
No, I gave the belt back. The belt back. Canada got uppity about it.
Yeah. Liv Morgan versus
I
Io
wasn't
Sky.
scheduled. Yeah.
Should be a good match. Liv Morgan versus Io Sky should be. It's hard. Io does not put on bad matches. Hardly ever.
Not as a rule.
And then the main event Saturday is CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes. I expect shenanigans. And
so, in other words, the mid-card match. Anything that main events Saturday is the mid-card match.
Right.
It's mid-card. Because we've still got a lot more matches to go. When you're breaking it up in 2 nights, because I always consider the main event Saturday mid-card.
All right. Sunday.
That's all they think of those 2?
Yeah. Danhausen versus Dominic Mysterio.
By himself?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
little Mini-Hausens will probably be there, I'm sure.
I
Sami Zayn
saw Jonathan Coachman just shitting all over what they're doing with Dominic right now. He's furious. He said Dominic needs to just quit saying no to shit.
Yeah, or start saying no to shit. Sami Zayn versus Finn Balor. This is the number one contenders match for the winner of the CM Cody Rhodes match. Trick Williams versus Baron Corbin. I love Baron Corbin on the radio. Not so sure I like Baron Corbin in the ring. But
I haven't heard enough on the radio to be impressed with Baron Corbin, but I know that in the ring he has had multiple, and like I said, he might be a real nice guy, and I heard he is. He has not sold a fucking ticket to a wrestling event ever. And I will boldly say that, and I dare anybody to prove me wrong. Yeah, I bought a ticket just to go see Baron. No, you didn't. You're a fucking liar.
We have the
and even though he's probably in better shape now, and he looks like he's got 6 weeks to live. I've never seen. I don't want to get into why he looks that way, but goddamn, to me physically he looks worse than ever. He does not. Oh God. To me, they're ruining Trick by putting him in this shit. Trick ought to be one of their top 5 stars, if not even higher than that. And to put him with fucking Baron Corbin, what do you get for beating Baron Corbin? And if they had Baron beat him, Jesus fucking Christ.
It's like I love Dolph Ziggler. I mean, I think Dolph Ziggler is a tremendously talented wrestler.
Well, at least he's got all the materials to be somebody.
Right. But they buried him
size, but neither did Shawn Michaels. Shawn didn't have size either.
They buried Dolph so badly.
Why was Shawn a star? Because Shawn had everything else. Well, Ziggler's got everything else.
Yeah.
You know, I put him in that class with Shawn Michaels as far as, having the rest of the tools to make up for the lack of size.
Right.
Gunter, or is it Gunther or Gunter?
It is Gunther.
Well, I heard somebody actually pronounce on the show calling him Gunter, not giving him the H that he probably deserves. But JBL had that talk. JBL and I had that talk just a couple of weeks ago. Is that he is an attraction? He's not to be used every week. Hogan basically was an attraction. You can't work him into a weekly storyline and expect to get a whole fucking lot out of it. And but I don't even see me and JBL disagree on that. I don't see him as an attraction. I don't see anything there that anybody fucking be scared of. Other than what was created, and then in his fat days, he really looked horrible. But I don't see that he looks any better now. I know the wrestlers I'd be scared of, and he ain't fucking one of them. So I don't get it. Dutch likes him. That probably ruined him right there.
That alone probably.
Yeah.
We have the ladders match.
Real quick, while I've got it sitting here in front of me, here's who we're trying to help tonight. We got kids that have school fees and projects that need to be done. That's going to run about $15 to $20. We got a family that needs raincoats. We mentioned that's about 4 raincoats in the neighborhood of about $35. Hopefully keep some kids from getting sick. Let's see. We have an electric bill that needs to be paid. That's under $25. Diana is another single mom. Her name ain't Diana. It must have misprinted on me. Not Diana. Ruby May. Ruby May is a single mom that needs milk and diapers and vitamins for her baby. That's about $30. That's for Ruby May. I've already gotten Ruby a bunch of other stuff she needed, but those are now some other things that she needs. Her mother has not been working much lately, and the boyfriend has gone to Manila and has not sent any money back. Go figure.
Surprise.
So I told her I would give the names of the people needing help as I read them on the show, as I remembered who needed what. And like I said, we've already gotten a lot of the people the things they needed under the assumption money would be coming in. Hopefully Diana can. Oh yeah, hopefully. Yeah, Diana is Ruby May. It misquoted me on here, and but yeah, if I'm going to reach out to Sean, if you're still watching the show, and I know you did 10 tonight, and I know you're awfully good at what you do for us. If you are in the position that you could do 25 more, that will get us the half That will get us the half for covering Mango Jennifer's daughter, Giselle. Giselle is being raised by her uncle right now until her mother can get back in the United States. She's supposedly barely making it. Well, he just said Sean did just send 10 more. So that's 20.
Thanks,
And
Sean.
let's see here. Yeah, that went to Cash App. And what was the and Cameron is getting ready to make a challenge. Hang on, let me see here. Cameron says if you can raise
$25,000.
Well, that's not what he said. Cameron says if you can raise 150 in the room, I will donate 100, and that will give you more than enough to cover everybody tonight. Well, it ain't more than enough to cover everybody, but it's more than enough to got what we've got on the top of the list tonight. That's for damn sure.
So we do have $90 in the room already. So
let's see. I did buy. I got milk, diapers, and vitamins for Shasha. The other day, Shasha was visiting Eunice. Shasha looking very thin. She's the one that looks a lot like Eunice. They look like they could be sisters. She's been struggling, and she said that if I could buy her, and they sent me the pictures of it. I think I sent it to Bob, like a waffle iron and a pancake maker or something like that, that she could start a small business selling waffles and whatever else she was wanting to grill. The people were selling this thing for like, it was like 1,800 pesos, but they said if she would buy it, they'd let her have it for 900 pesos so she could start her little business. So I bought her the thing to start her business with and got her some basics and got her some good food while she was there with Eunice. But that's where 900 pesos was buying what she needed to start her own business. And the problem is Filipinos do not know how to price adjust. They don't know how to sell an item to make a profit off from it. Many times they run the store to keep the store in business, and a lot of people happy at the prices that they're paying.
sure.
They want to sell eggs, but they want to sell eggs for barely any more than they're paying for the eggs.
Right. Yeah, they don't understand the concept
Profit,
of overhead
cost, electricity.
Right.
No,
Right. They go,
they have
oh,
no
I
clue about overhead.
paid 10 pesos for this egg. If I sell it for 12, I'm making 2 pesos. I'm like, no, if you sell it for 12, you're losing 10 pesos because you're not paying your bills. You're not paying yourself.
Well, Bob, what do we have in the room right now? Because Cameron says
we have
$90. We have 90, so we need 60 more. Cameron says he will donate 100 if the room will raise 150. Well, that seems fair enough. But we need 60 more to do it.
Should be if the room raises 100, he'll
donate 150.
Yeah, that's
why would he donate more than the entire room?
Because he's that big of a man.
He says maybe you should be a big man.
Yeah. You want to see my Sinway bill, pal?
Do you want to see mine?
Yeah, I've seen yours.
You know what? Yeah.
No, well, Cameron hasn't seen mine. But.
No, Cameron has not. Cameron has not seen yours. He has not. Let's see here. But that's basically with 2 people, 2 families, right? That's basically Vanessa and
Jenica.
Now, how's Jenica coming along? How's everything going her way?
She's doing reasonably.
She mentioned something about not knowing how much gas she had.
I took care of that.
Yeah, she didn't know how much
cooking gas.
Well, a lot of people are needing cooking gas right now because they can't cook by fire.
No electricity, right?
No electricity, rain. No fucking rain.
Right.
All the rain.
Now, I discovered a way. I didn't discover this, but I actually learned a way the other day to find out how much gas is in a LP gas tank. If you take a cup of hot water, pour it over the tank, the LP gas will cool down. So you just go down the tank until you find where it starts getting cool, and that tells you how much gas remains in the tank. So there you go. Today you learned how to check.
You better hope you and your mother start making some money because your free college just got mighty fucking expensive. Let me read this one. Oh my God. Eunice has entered into some college. She's took some exams. She passed to become an X-ray, not an X-ray tech. What was it? It's something medical that she took a test for and she passed it. See, later today, I get my results, Dad. Daddy, I will need to buy my school supplies, like my uniforms, my white shirts, my shoes. And also totally accepted by the university, will be going to another medical test. So I need a chest x-ray, PT test, and urinary test. Why the fuck do you need a urinary test to go to college?
Got to make sure you don't bring those diseases in with you. Or maybe it's a drug test.
Well, she kept telling me that, Daddy, if I pass this, the college basically will be free for me. No,
basically
no.
free.
They're never fucking free. Never mind, Eunice. I'm going to quit asking questions because the colleges, they find a way to make money off of you no matter fucking what. So I don't know. I just know I'm probably not going to have enough to do everything you need. I don't know, Dad. That's what they're requiring about us to do that. Only so much one man can do.
There's only so much.
All righty.
One can do. All right. Last few matches to get those out of the way. Tiffany versus Jade versus Charlotte versus Chelsea versus another person.
I don't remember getting anything in on any of the first match. So let's start.
Well, we haven't talked to them. We're just going over them to talk about. So the ones that were decent. So there is now. So this is a ladder match, which I hate.
Pepsi Phil. Good luck to you, Pepsi Phil.
I hate ladder matches. And this is to crown an interim champion while Rhea Ripley is out. I absolutely hate the idea of interim champions. Stupid.
They ain't capable to be champion right now. Much like Mitch McConnell. Well, whatever you did, number one. What'd you do? Climb the pole?
The coal train has returned.
Go outside and climb the internet pole and reconnect some wires.
Well, the reverb button, it says reverb in very, very tiny letters.
Mr. Douglas, we seem to have a bad connection up here.
I can sell you another telephone pole if need be.
Oh, good God. Nothing better than Haney. But you know what? People do not realize how fucking funny Mr. Kimball was, too. Because hard to do that type of timing.
He had that dry humor.
I'd love to do Kimball, but God, you got to be a special type of comedian to even do Hank Kimball.
But it's hard to be a fool on purpose. Like, it's easy to just be on
purpose. And to have multiple stage foolery going on the way he did.
Yeah, that and then that was the drugstore guy was Mr. Driscoll. Was that his name?
Sam Drucker. Yeah, Sam Drucker.
Yeah,
I don't know that you could name a character on there that I can't name. I love that show with a passion. Green Acres.
What was Arnold's dad's name?
Arnold Ziffel. Fred.
Fred. Okay, and his wife.
Yeah, that was
Arnold.
No, Arnold, Fred, the wife. Now the wife you might have.
I think we got you.
Do you know?
No, I don't.
Doris. Her name was Doris.
Doris sounds right.
And then who was the girl that was like the handyman girl?
Oh my God! You had two of them. They were brothers. Sam.
Yeah.
Sam.
And she had a female or a male name.
Sam.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Sam. Okay. Who was the brother?
No. I'm picturing him playing his days, a fucking Goober Powell looking fucker.
Let me see.
The brothers. Hang on. Well, see, I asked for this ass kicking, and I'm getting it. Sam and
sometimes it was the best ass.
If you give me multiple, if you give me multiple choice, I'll get it.
So the girl had
they were the brothers.
Real name. And you got the brothers are all wrong anyway. So this is the male, and he has a male name.
I got it. I remember what it is now.
We're gonna go with Tom, Harold, Joe, or Alf.
It was Alf.
Actually, it was Ralph, wasn't it?
No, Ralph was the girl.
Ralph. Yeah, I thought that's what we were talking about.
Ralph and Alf. No,
how the fuck did I get?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was talking about the girl being Ralph.
Yeah, Ralph and Alf.
How did I get Sam out of Ralph? What's called being
and then,
sick.
Of course, Uncle Joe.
Everybody was called Sam.
Uncle Joe down at the junction. Down at the Shaky Junction.
Edgar Buchanan. And he always plays a real Weasley guy on
all right.
You catch him on Alfred Hitchcock.
Who can name the three girls at the junction? That should be pretty.
Oh shit. I can't even name the character names. Was there a Betty Ann or something like Betty Joe?
No, there's Billy Joe, Bobby Joe.
Billy Joe.
What was the
The
third?
Joes.
Billy Joe, Bobby Joe.
And were they all sisters, or was one like
They were
cousin?
sisters, and I think all three had the middle name Joe. Billy Joe, Bobby Joe.
I think they added a fourth one later on, who was
That's what I thought. There was like a
well, they didn't
cousin
add, they didn't add her. They just I think she took the place of one of them that couldn't do it.
Betty Joe, Bobby Joe,
Billy Joe, Betty Joe, Bobby Joe, Billy Joe.
Yeah,
Betty, Bobby, Billy. Yeah. So yeah, that was the Joe sisters. And but I think one of them got replaced, not by a cousin, but by
the Bobby Joe actress was replaced. I think it was.
I think that's what it was.
I do remember hearing
actress.
something about that. One of them, yeah.
The actress. So yeah, Ralph and Alf. How the fuck did I forget that?
If you can get rid of Darren and bring in a new Darren, I guess you can always bring in a.
Well, and that happened rather quickly.
That did not work.
Well, I guess it did. You know, they still went on. He did more shows than Good Darren. You know?
But they were looking at Elizabeth Montgomery. They weren't looking at his ass.
Well, she did twitch that nose, didn't she?
Man, I tell you,
a lot of people going.
I had a crush on her as what was her cousin's name? That was her.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh,
the evil cousin.
Yeah, and she's real horny all the time too. But she had black hair.
Maureen something or another. Yeah, I liked her with the black hair. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't think of the name she went by. Was Maureen McGovern the one that played
Sabrina
the mom?
Or something?
No,
that was
Agnes
Sabrina
Moorehead.
the teenager.
Agnes Moorehead.
That was it.
Yeah.
Agnes Moorehead.
Wasn't she hitting John Wayne?
Samantha Stevens. She played.
Well, her name was Agnes Moorehead, so probably so.
Indora was the character's name.
And then she had a sister that was really daffy. Remember Aunt? God, I can't remember her name, but she always messed up her curses and spells.
Messed up everything. Yeah, just a botch.
Aunt Clara.
Yes.
And then Paul Lynde was there in that show. Paul Lynde
didn't seem gay on that show either. Did not seem gay.
He seemed kind of gay when he talked a little bit.
That was the joke. He seemed gay on
and Dr. Bombay. I don't remember the actor's name, but Dr. Bombay was always the witch doctor who would come in and do.
We'll pay your membership fee, dick fuck, and pop in here. And we corrected Maureen McGovern. We got it fucking covered. Now where's your donation? You little bitch.
Samantha Stevens. What was the other character that she played?
Bad Chris trying to correct us as he Googles everybody's names.
Well, of course, right?
All right. So Cameron says he'll donate 100 if we can raise 150. You said we're at 90.
Yeah.
So we're 60 shy. We're 60 shy.
Serena was her name.
Serena, yeah. She had the dark hair, right?
Yeah. I was saying Sabrina, but that's the
she was like a hippie, right? Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
She was the hippie version of Samantha.
She was definitely the hotter version though.
Yeah. Samantha herself was not. Elizabeth Montgomery's hot.
Oh yeah, she was.
All right, so after the last two matches, of course, Oba and Brock in Hell in a Cell, Roman and Seth. Those are the last two matches on the.
I did see what Oba and Brock
finally actually retires.
I did see what happened on SmackDown. A lot of people shitting all over it, and that to me was just a horrible fucking segment where they're standing there yelling at each other through a fucking cage.
I did see that.
Oh my God. As Trump said the other night, who wrote this shit? Who wrote this shit? He read it anyway.
I don't understand a lot of the directions they're going in right now.
I love how Trump was at Lindsay's funeral and he goes, "We really need more people like whoever that guy is laying there.
Who's that guy laying
that
there? Box? That
wherever
guy right
he
there.
is, wherever he is nowadays.
I think he's up there. Well, they don't think gay people go to heaven." And everybody knows, and now everybody's coming forward about how gay Lindsay was. They said that's why he loved going to Ukraine so much, is because they hooked him up with the gay lovers over Ukraine. And he went there 10 times. Who else is going to go to Ukraine 10 times during a war?
And there's a few female prostitutes that say since the NDA is over because he's dead, that there's all kind of shit that they wanted them to do to him while he's wearing lingerie and whatnot. Insertion of things.
Well, a lot of guys have apparently come forward now that he's dead. Some were coming forward when he wasn't, and they've described certain things about him physically. And but to be that old, he's like 74, wasn't he?
I think it was 72.
70 something.
Who cares? 70s.
Dutch is 74 from South Carolina. There's Randy.
But you can always tell when he's
Randy
smiled.
Can be maybe the Macho Man can be and it looks like he has, man. Oh, here we go. If we can get Macho Man to match what Michigan, here we go. Now we're cooking. If we can get the Macho Man to match what Michigan Mike just did. This just come off hot of my phone is still burning. This is so hot. All we had to do was get Bob off the show, and the goddamn donations are fucking pouring in.
Coltrane with a sweet hat.
I will happily stay off the show.
We traded the hair for the hats. What we did, and one gargling blub 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 for a whatever that was you had going on with the echo thing.
Oh
going.
yeah,
we had that.
The reverb.
Come on in,
like
Bob. Come on in. We
small.
Because we don't have a commitment out of the Macho Man yet. But this will put us over the top and get the $100 donation from Cameron the Man. Michigan Mike out of the blue. Didn't even know he's watching the show. Michigan Mike has sent $35. Wow. If we could get Randy the Macho Man to match that, if he's got it, Macho Man, are you good for it? If you can match that, your donation will actually be worth $135. Because Cameron, he's stiff about this shit. He says, I ain't going to be the only one donating. The room's going to help me. And Cameron truly does love helping the people. Let me say that right now. Anytime he hears that we're struggling, he watches the shows late sometimes. And anytime he hears we're struggling, he says, Kenny, who's needing help? What about those girls that are needing boots? What about those girls that need uniforms? He does like to help me help the girls. I'll give him that. But Cameron steps up more than you guys know. And to come in here tonight and to offer to do that, because those are the things that save the show sometimes, man. Like T-Maker said, what was that word he used there, Bob? Gaslighting for donations. And you said, well, no, that's not exactly gaslighting. And you might want to learn your definitions and your
harassing. That might be what we're doing.
Well, I'll take that. I don't know the person that ever come in here that I couldn't harass. But if Michigan,
Sean Strand, it was a gift. I'm going to guess Timu. I don't know.
But if Randy the Macho Man, who gets in here late tonight, we appreciate you dropping in. Better late than never, they always say. If Randy the Macho Man does 35 to match Michigan Mike's 35, and thank you, Michigan Mike, really, because we didn't ask Michigan Mike for anything. I just sent him the link to the show. I didn't even know if he's going to see it or not. And Michigan Mike comes in and helps us out. And but that 35, he says, I think he's saying yes, that he will help us. And that will get 100 total out of Cameron. And then we're in good shape. And there it is, Randy the Macho Man over on the Venmo for $35. Well, you ain't gonna hardly see it.
Make sure that shit will be on there all the time.
God damn. Well, it's there. Trust me. It's there. Trust me. So where do we stand in the room with those with $70 that just came in?
Had to take a picture on Mixer so I don't fuck it up no more.
That's a good idea.
We have counting Cameron's $100. We have $260 in the room tonight.
260. There we go.
260. Wow.
Well, between the raincoats and well, now we can just say fuck the Filipinos and let's go for vet bill money. We can do that. Sorry, Filipinos, my dog is sick. Y'all know what it's like when y'all get. Oh, I get so many messages from Filipinos. Mr. Kenny, I'm sick. I said, name me the Filipino that ain't. I'm sorry. I get it, and we try to help with Medicaid. Electric bills, we've got to where we're asking the people to come up with half. I had family that day send me an electric bill for 1,900 pesos. I said, what are you fucking running over there? Goddamn got a generator hooked up we don't know about? Shit. Fuck. Because that's big for, I mean, actually, $1,200 on up is high electric bill over there for them, not for us. My last month's electric bill was $212. Month before that was $226.
1,200 pesos is less than $25. So.
But fortunately, I've gotten help both months in a row to help me with mine, and then I got my Aetna card as backup plan. Because my Aetna card, I get $170 a month, and the only thing I use it on is gas, electric, gasoline, that is, or healthy food. And that's all I can use that Aetna card for. So I prefer to use it for healthy food. If that don't work, then I use it for the electric bill. In worst case scenario, well, I'm basically selling my car. My car's been parked since September. I'm reaching out to Mooch to where if he would pay me fair market value for the car as a donation, we raffle the car off on this show to a family in need that doesn't have a car. So the car will be a charitable donation from the Mooch. If he would give me fair market value for a car with 79,000 miles on it in excellent shape, $4,000 repair. Hey, Michigan Mike, man, thank you so much. You and Randy saved our ass tonight because between the two of you, that got Cameron to donate. And in all transparency, Cameron sent an $80 donation because he said, I feel confident we're going to get it. Then he sent me 20 more. I feel confident we're going to get this. And I said, well, all right. So that was an escrow, as they say. That was escrow. And so we got the 100. And now and we raised over the 150 in here tonight. So Michigan Mike, Randy Satterley, plus some help from Sean Strand and Naughty Nicole with her 30. Got us. Did I leave anybody out? Now, TC from the NC says he's going through some shit right now. And he said it might be a little ways for he donate. And everybody said, well, he only donates $10 a show. Well, you add that up at
10 shows, you got 100.
That's either 20 a week or 30 a week, depending how many shows we do. And I think I added it up. He's over $1,000 in donations with what he's done.
So shut up.
At 10 fucking bucks a piece. And and shout out to Mr. Sanford. He is the sponsor for StreamYard. At least for the rest of this month. We just got hit with that bill the other day. Bob used to be the sponsor, but Bob says, "Man, I ain't
paying for that shit.
I haven't colored my hair in forever. You know, goddamn." I gave you some shit on the last show, Bob, about how you were giving me a couple of months. I gave you some shit on the last show about how you claimed your hair was not blue. It was purple.
It's never blue.
Yes, it was blue. Me and the train talked about it. Purple.
You guys just decided purple is a shade of blue. Huh?
Purple is a shade of blue. If you mix Cincinnati red with Bobby blue, you get purple. You don't remember the conversation?
No.
Oh,
it doesn't matter.
You know why?
It
wasn't you. It was Bad Chris.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
You were supposed to be there. You offered to tag in and help, and then you didn't come.
Yeah, I fell asleep like an old man.
Trump. Trump fell asleep at the funeral today. Did y'all see that?
Yes.
Did he?
In the front row, just sawing logs. And if only Lindsay could have crawled out of the casket and slapped him and put him in it in his place.
There was a bit where the congregation was singing this thing, and they all had their little notes of the song, and they're all going da da da, and Trump's going.
Oh,
nobody to read it to him.
He's just a partier. Michigan.
There's no pictures here. There are no pictures on
this. There's no pictures. They not need pictures. What are they saying? What are the words that are coming out of their mouths? Did anybody see the Correspondents' Dinner? And I did by accident. I purposely tried to miss it. I saw the whole thing, and I purposely tried to miss it. But Dipshit went on very late. So when I tune in to get the Abby Phillips show and to get the recap of what all ignorant ass had to say, he was just starting. And he'd already been going about 5 or 6 minutes. And then he goes another fucking hour. And he's trying to be funny. And as we've said on this show before, comedy is extremely fucking hard. Comedy. And He had his supporters in there. 30% of that room was hand-picked administration and hand-picked reporters. He couldn't even get those 30% to laugh at him. Scott Jennings was apologizing to people as to how mean and cruel and how unfunny he was after the show. Scott Jennings, who will blow him for any fucking reason. Oh, my God. And then he tries to tell the joke about the bedroom. You know, there's a certain congressman in there, senator, whoever it was, and he got a text from his wife. And, honey, when you get home, you come up those stairs and you make love to me. And he wrote her back and says, well, honey, I can't do both. And then no one laughs. Does he get it? See, he can't. So now he's explaining the joke. Multiple times he's explaining the joke and trying to laugh at it. No one. Nobody's doing any laughing. They see, I heard a little ping. I didn't know if it was my ping or somebody else's ping.
That's embarrassing.
Okay. Let's see here. But yeah, thanks to both Rand. Now, we did not hear from Daniel Lemley tonight. Daniel might be busy doing something. I don't know. But yeah, so now all the kids are going to get raincoats. We've already got the shoes in advance for a lot of the people. We got Crocs for one of the girls. Her dream was to have Crocs. I call that a nightmare. I call that a nightmare for anybody that would want Crocs. And Norlin put it to me. And Norlin put it to me this way. She says, "You have made me feel so special. I'm now getting the things I've always wanted because of you." She wanted a fucking pair of shoes. She wanted shoes and a pair of Crocs that were $7 fucking. And we've helped her with her school supplies and shit like that. And I've seen where they live. It ain't nice. And she gets up and gets ready for school every day, and she'll send me a picture to say hey. And her father thanks us for helping them when times are tough on them and getting their electric. But I'm getting what I've always wanted. And you think of the shit we want, 100-inch televisions, computers, whatever the fuck we want. And then they just want a fucking pair of shoes that ain't torn all to hell. Some rain boots so they don't have to walk in flooded water. Tarp over their house so they don't get wet. We had to tarp another house the other day, too. I think we got one more than each tarp. I just got word on that a little earlier, too. And I'm getting to the point where these patchwork tarps just ain't going to cut it. If we're going to tarp the house, spend $40-$50 and just tarp the whole goddamn thing and do the double hook and all that. But yeah, that was Norlin. That she said call her Lynn, but sweet kid, the Gila Monster. Gila Monster wants to have a birthday party. I said, well, honey, we don't really do birthday parties anymore. But this is my 18th birthday. I said, I know, but I said, what do you want? What do you want to do? She said, I just need some time to myself. I work so hard for school. I just want to have some cake and some ice cream. I want some time to myself. I said, how much would it cost for you to be able to do that? She says, well, in order to feed me and my family, it might run $30. I said, well, $30 might also feed your family for 2 or 3 weeks every day, or you can have cake and ice cream for one day. I said, so I tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to try to raise you the $30, and then what you do with it's your business. So if you want cake and ice cream and have a great day with the family, that's up to you. But do not write me for rice the following day. You have a choice to make. And it's a shame to have to put them in that position. But it's like I told them, I haven't had a real birthday party since I was 16. Will I get some cake? Well, if somebody makes one and shows up over here. But it's not on my list of shit to do. I don't order them from Costco because they cost so fucking much. But over there,
it's priorities. We just have. There's only so much money.
Yeah, there's only so much.
We have to prioritize where it goes.
As I keep telling you,
feed someone for one day versus feed someone for 30 days.
Yeah, exactly.
Prioritize.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Daniel Lemley,
like a prince, not a king.
Daniel Lemley heard me talking shit about him. He has sent
like an earl.
Daniel Lemley with 15.
At least a chambermaid.
But the good news is, and everybody says, well, and there's so many people that question why I do this. Well, Kenny, you're an atheist. You help primarily, they're all Catholics. I said, yeah. What's that matter? They're fucking human beings. If they were all Baptist. And me and the Baptists don't agree about much. I was raised Baptist. That's why I ain't in that pack no more. The other half of my family's all Catholic. Not a shitload of stuff. I mean, if it's religion, chance is pretty goddamn good I'm not agreeing with it. So why? Well, because I can't find an island of atheists to help. That's why I can't find an island of atheists.
Maybe go to Iceland or something. I think you
that
check
live
out.
To a
Russia.
degree. Sometimes I think Japan is maybe
Japan is declared an atheist country, even though a lot of them are Buddhists.
Yeah,
but there's no official.
But how is Buddhist being an atheist? Because that is like something to worship to, right?
Well, I mean, not everybody there is. It's just the general.
Buddhism is not a like worship to God. Buddhism is more of a religion where you're like self-improvement and higher enlightenment, that kind of stuff.
Everything is suffering, and I don't.
Oh, well,
not
a lot of Japan is Shinto, which is a ancestor worship or ancestor honoring your ancestors as they look over you from the
Bushido code.
I don't need to tell you why I'm not watching Dark Side. I will not watch any of them. I've never seen a guy get on there and lie as much as he fucking does, knowing that there's one person out there that can call him out on it. Actually, there's a lot of us that can call him out. They just won't do it. But no, I can't even want, because I just sit there and get mad going, you lying motherfucker. Just sit there and lie to people like that. But, I watch Trump do it every day. And, oh, God, what else? What else is going on? I guess that fucking attorney general is going to get confirmed, because now that he's agreed to meet with the survivors, even though the survivors said he didn't have a good word to say to any of them, and didn't even want to meet with them, sent his assistant in at first. Well, one of the Republican senators, who's on his way out, by the way. Oh, okay. Well, you checked the box for me. You met with him. You'll get my vote. Even though Trump primaried him and forced him out of office, he's going to give Trump the vote he needs to get his personal attorney as the what's the position he's going for? What's that called? Attorney General.
AG.
Yeah. I hear there's still 2 or 3 Republicans that are holding strong. We'll have to see how it goes. God, I'm blown away that you can be that corrupt right in front of everybody. They want to get Hunter Biden, for he might have made $5 million off his daddy's name. The Trumps, they've calculated that the Trump organization has profited $6 billion just this term alone, between the baby Trumps, the Jared Kushner Trump. Hell, he got $2 billion off one deal out of Saudi Arabia. Now they're wanting to purchase an entire fucking island that the people are riling up about. May not let them do it.
Hey, we're going to help the Saudis get nuclear abilities, because
there you go.
If you can't trust the people who were 90% of 9/11, then who can you trust?
Who can you trust if you can't trust those people? So
if you guys haven't seen John Oliver this week, you should really
watch
it.
I have.
Did you?
Okay,
good. Yeah. The crypto thing that they were talking about.
I saw it early this morning. It came up
me too.
On my YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And
it was a really good episode.
I got another good one for y'all to watch. Watch Jon Stewart on this Monday's Daily Show. Holy shit.
Mm.
It's a good
this past Monday or
this past Monday. If you don't have a way on a DVR to watch the whole thing, get the YouTube version. It'll be 12, 13 minutes long, probably. You have to see Jon Stewart this Monday doing his recap of what happened at the Correspondents' Dinner, and the star of the game, my fucking hero, who I think is 74 years old. He might even be 78. He might be Trump's age. Is Wolf Blitzer, the man that looks like Jimmy Kimmel's father.
Trump's age.
Did you all see what Wolf Blitzer did?
No.
You didn't see him introduce the people that exposed the Epstein files, and remember the artwork that Trump said he didn't do, and he sued the Wall Street Journal for $20 billion, and then they had to drop the case because there's apparently a lot of evidence out there that Trump did draw that picture, and the pubic hair and all that shit. Well, Wolf Blitzer gave him awards right in front of Trump. Bob's got it in the feed. I mean, I know I said to y'all a lot of shit. What ain't you all? It's just a place for me to dump all my shits where that room is. If you don't like it, don't go there. But it's in the.
But it's important. All the important stuff in there too. You just gotta I just look for text.
If I sent the video, it's important. That means I thought it was important. It'd be a good idea if y'all would agree with me.
I absolutely.
Y'all have seen
every single video that you sent. Watch.
You mean you're not watching them all?
I watch every one of them. Every single one of them.
Well, there you go.
Sometimes twice.
You know what? I got some people that actually do that blow me away. I'm going, I don't know why I send this asshole. I know he's not watching them. And then they write me back, oh, I watch every video you send. I figured if you liked it, I'll like it. There you go. Hey, you could be a co-host with an attitude like that.
Welcome aboard.
Send me your email. I'll send you the password.
Welcome aboard. Oh, don't sit there and act like you don't like it. This is the only recognition. They don't even know you down at that little Chatterbox blue-haired festival you go to every Thursday. You go down there in your big Porsche, pull it up there with your blue hair. The blue-haired festival. I'd like to go to the blue-haired festival just to see what's my luck. What can I get down at the blue-haired festival? Matter of fact, my girl, the Cambodian queen, posted a picture of her as the Charlie's Angels with a girl from Vietnam and a girl from the Philippines who looks dead like my ex-girlfriend. Older version, of course. Looked like Lena from 2012. And I'm going, holy shit. I said, you mean to tell me you got a Vietnamese friend, you got a Filipino friend, and you're single, gallivanting around. Of course, there ain't too many like Sakia. Sakia's in a league of her fucking own. These girls are barely any older than her.
Sakia.
She's still Sakia. And so I renamed the meme Kenny's Asians. I don't know if that was in bad taste or not, but I did it anyway. Kenny's Asians. And it's a Vietnamese girl in the middle. The girl that looks like my ex-girlfriend. So I said it to my ex-girlfriend, Daddy, she looked like me. I said, yeah. She does.
Your ex-girlfriend? Wait, I was going to say, your ex-girlfriend's calling you daddy? Because
she does. She always has. She called me Daddy Bear. She called me Daddy Bear. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous.
Jealous is not the right word.
You want somebody to call you Daddy Bear. I know you always do. No, she's always called me Daddy Bear. And from the first day I knew, I finally, 2 or 3 years into it, asked her, why do you call me Daddy Bear? She said, because you're the only person that ever loved me as much as my father. It's okay. All right. Whatever. Now we know. And Filipinos do that a lot. Filipinos love to call you Papa, Dad. Regardless, it's just a show of affection. It's Bob sitting there going to his porno collection to where they call you Daddy, and it's a whole different meaning. No, Bob. Bob. It's not your porno collection, Daddy. This is a whole nother thing. And
I have had girlfriends try that shit, and I cut it right out. Like,
I had one like that, and I was older. It was the one that I told y'all about that she'd been hitting on me since she was 16. I said, come see me when you're 18. Well, she did. Her mother had her packed up with luggage, brought her to the trunk of my car on her 18th birthday. So I wanted to make sure she was
get that
good.
Bitch out.
I wanted to make sure she was good in 18. So I just took her out for her birthday dinner, took her to Golden Corral, she hung out with me and the guys. And then she wants to spend the night. I made her sleep. I said, no, you're going to ripen up a couple of days at least. You're gonna be well into your 18s. But one of her things was that Daddy ripen up. Well, there was actually a movie called Ripe. You ever seen it?
Huh.
Well, it's exactly what you think it would be about. It's exactly what you, and it was many years ago, but it's a movie called Ripe. And it's like exactly 80s? What you, 80s, maybe even 90s. 80s or 90s. Like
genre.
And it's exactly what it's not an Asian movie. It's not Asian. No. And but she was into the daddy shit. And not the out of respect thing, just this is what I like thing. And God. But then she brought her Cambodian cheerleader friend over once for special effects. I said, holy shit. What the fuck? And she was a 19-year-old cheerleader at one of the colleges around here. Very flexible girl. And so
my word.
Yeah. And whole different meaning with her daddy as opposed to many of the Filipinos, daddy, papa. No, Giselle calls me papa. Always has.
That I can deal with.
She's got a father. Well, the great thing that they've all learned is not a fucking one of them calls me grandpa. So
or Paul.
They have
I'm gonna tell Jelly Bean that next time she asks for money that she needs to call you Grandpa before I send her anything.
Call me Grandpa. That well.
Or Grampy Bolin. Grampy B.
Grampy.
Jamie Grampy.
As a matter of fact, I was watching Conan O'Brien lose it. I was watching Conan O'Brien lose it because they brought a redheaded kid in to fuck with the announcer for the Conan O'Brien show. He was I think it was Letterman, and it was whoever his announcer was the guy in the corner, the great voice, and they brought in a bomb with a redheaded kid to claim that the kid belonged to whoever Letterman's announcer was. And the redheaded kid, he says, "Man, no, I ain't your father. Come on, Paul." Come on. He calls him Paul, and Letterman's losing it, going, "Oh, come on, Paul." So
Alan Coulter.
Alan Coulter. There you go. That was the guy. And so the bit was so funny. Apparently, they brought the kid back again and claimed he was Letterman's kid, the same redheaded kid, and called Letterman Paul. Come on, Paul. And but there's only one kid I know in television that made it very, very famous, calling his father Paul. Who was it?
Luke McCain.
Well, no, I thought
Luke didn't do it. Mark McCain did.
Mark McCain, goddamn it! Yeah, that's what I meant.
Now, hold on. Didn't Ronnie Howard?
Opie?
Opie called.
Yeah, Opie did.
Andy was always Paul.
He was probably a Paul too, I think.
He was. He never called him anything but Paul.
One of the Filipino
Mr.
girls,
Griffith, sir.
one of the Filipino girls, Alyssa.
Ange.
Alyssa's very sweet. We've helped Alyssa and the three sisters, Alyssa, Princess, and Rain, many times to try to make their life as easy as we can. Those are the girls that work every day for 250 pesos, 4 to midnight. Every night, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, to try to help their family eat. And then many times these fuckers don't pay them. We're going to pay you next month. So they work all month expecting to be paid. Oh, well, we don't have it. Or they give them half, or they give them nothing. So me and Cameron have pulled up our money several times. No, we're not going to let you work all month for no money. And we pay them. I said, now don't tell your fucking boss we paid you, or they're never going to pay. And sometimes eventually they make good, or they get half of it or whatever. But I'm not going to let any of these kids work a month and not get their measly fucking 250 pesos. So it's 750 pesos a week, or 1,000 a week in some cases. And so now that I've told this story, every Filipino that works at a fucking shitbag food court is going to be hitting me up. But still, but Alyssa, this, you know who I am to her. I'm Kenny Boy. How you doing, Kenny Boy? Okay, Kenny Boy. But Lucas McCain had a nickname from one person in town. Who was the person, and what did he call Lucas?
Lucas Boy. It was
Lucas Boy, the sheriff. Lucas Boy. Where the fuck does that go? And I think it was from the very first episode. Now, calm down there, Lucas Boy. And I think it was the very first episode when Luke come into town and he was in the sharpshooting competition.
The turkey shoot, yeah.
And he was told to miss on purpose so this dickhead could win. And reluctantly, he shoots like 9 of the candlesticks perfectly, and then he missed the 10th on purpose because he was warned that they were
wide right.
The wide right, because they were going to kill Mark if he won the competition. Yeah,
I remember.
I don't want him shooting turkeys on live TV. Let's see. But no, I have not watched I never watched the Dark Sides of the Rings because dickheads in every one of them. Normally lying his ass off.
I was gonna say, that's the funny part, is you should just come on the next day and tell us all the lies.
Well,
that would be fact checking the dark side of the ring.
Yeah, fact check.
Boom,
Well,
there you go.
Well, that's what they had to do with the Correspondents' Dinner. CNN, CBS cut out of it. CBS is now controlled by Trump people. They cut out of it. Fox cut out of it. Why? Because, well, the last time we supported all your fucking lies, it cost us $750 million. So they cut out. Hannity had to, well, we haven't been able to confirm many of the things the president has said here tonight. No one's got more orange stuff on their face than Sean Hannity. Nobody. He's got a lot of orange on his face. And even he had to come on here. Well, we can't really verify a lot of the things the president said tonight. And that was about as much of a cover as he could give him. We have to verify. Well, you've had 10 years to verify most of this shit. And you ain't verified fucking none of it. So, good God. Let's see. Well, it's getting late on a Tuesday night. We'll go 7 more minutes. If anybody's got any questions, especially those of you that have donated.
Let's do picks for the SummerSlam.
Oh, yeah. We got right. 7 to 10 minutes left. Yeah, let's do the picks.
All right. Bellas and Page versus Fatal Influence. My pick is go to the bathroom.
Who is Fatal Influence, by the way?
Fatal Influence are the 3 girls that the blonde, kind of a cowboy hat girl. She's pretty hot, actually. But JC Jane and God,
does she call you daddy? That's all.
She does not call me daddy.
Checking.
Yeah, I'll
Fatal
go make
Influence
snacks at that point.
Yeah, that's my bathroom
now
break.
that both the Bellas are back, I'm looking for Paige to do something to fuck it up.
Yeah, JC Jane, Fallon Henley, and Laney Reed. So like none of those mean.
Okay, I know the name Fallon Henry, but
I think the Bellas are back not to lose. Either that or Paige will cause them to get fucked.
Now I think the Bellas turn on Paige and they turn heel, and that's the end of that story.
Well, there's something there. There's something there too. Yeah. I can see that going either way.
LA Knight
do something like that.
Yeah, LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys versus the Usos and Jacob Fatu. I think Solo Sikoa comes home and joins the Bloodline.
That's actually what I was
with
thinking
LA
too.
Knight being the smashed up victim of the Bloodline.
I could see that. I could see that.
Gunther versus Nick Aldis. I love Nick Aldis. There's no way in hell he wins this match.
Well, you never know nowadays, because now they just do shit to fuck with you.
Yeah. Could be. I mean, they do take bets in England on wrestling matches.
Y'all do something else for a second, because Cal just drank a shitload of water, and the wise thing for me to do is to let him out. So,
all right. Well, something else for a second means we're going to go do. All right, so I think Gunther wins that. I don't think Aldis wins that.
Yeah, but I think Nick has a good showing.
Oh, I think, yeah.
And there will be a rematch.
Yeah. Liv Morgan versus Io Sky. Liv is the champion here, and Io challenging for the title.
Pick him.
Yeah, I'll go with Liv to win with interference from Judgment.
There's too many variables.
The main event for Saturday, or the mid event, as Kenny has called it, is CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes. Will Cody finally turn heel? I think Punk will win, and I think Cody does do the heel turn.
Yeah, because they keep hinting like it's going to be Punk. So that'd be almost too obvious.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Cody makes the change. All right, Sunday, we have Danhausen versus Dominic Mysterio.
Danhausen with some foolishness.
Yeah, probably. Sami Zayn versus Finn Balor in the number 1 contenders for the SmackDown Championship match. I really want to see Finn Balor.
Full-blown heel.
Yeah, I want to see Finn Balor get a push, man. He got fucked over in, when he won the title the very first time.
Yeah.
Because of the shoulder separation.
Yeah, 2 days, wasn't it?
Not even 2 days, because that was the Sunday pay-per-views.
Oh, that's
Monday
right.
Night Raw, he was vacating the title. And so he really, I think, gets a payback. But I think
he never got back in the title picture, did he?
Not really. He's had a couple of matches, but nothing that's
some mid-level
nothing
titles.
that's well, no, he actually had a match with Punk early on this year, or like right after the first of the year, which kind of led to the Judgment Day breakup. But Trick Williams versus Baron Corbin. Trick Williams versus Baron Corbin. I told Kenny earlier I like Baron Corbin on the radio, but not in the ring. Yeah.
What's his name on it? Bishop Dyer?
Bishop Dyer. Well, that was his non-WWE ring. Which, by the way, we haven't talked about the. I don't know if you ever listened to Busted Open Radio on Sirius XM. Now the WWE radio, as of last Friday, I think it was, a shock. I was like,
oh, really?
They sold out. Yeah, they sold out completely. It's WWE radio now.
Busted Open sold out?
Yes.
Oh my God, I didn't hear that at all. Oh my God. So is
they made a big deal about it. I haven't listened to the shows this week, so I don't know who's still on.
One of those shows, they have this.
I think
girl
Coachman. I think Coachman left. Oh gosh, Denise Salcedo. I can't stand her voice.
Oh my gosh, she screams the whole fucking time.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, it's just like it's nails on a chalkboard, man.
Oh yeah. All right. So I think Trick Williams wins that. There's no reason to put Baron Corbin over.
Yeah.
Oba and Brock in Hell in a Cell. Brock has never lost a Hell in a Cell match. They keep saying that over and over and over again, which kind of like
he will.
Yeah.
Yep. And then he retires for good this time because it's Minnesota.
Exactly. And then the big main event Sunday night. Roman Reigns versus his nemesis, the man he has never beaten, the man who lives in his head rent free, Seth Rollins. I guarantee they're putting Roman over.
About this match.
Well, you know what? They're putting Roman over. I mean, they're putting Roman over here. They want Roman to be bigger than Cena, bigger than Hogan, bigger than Bruno.
They want that secondary type belt to mean something because to me, I look at it and it's just not the world champion, you know. It's like a world champion interim type shit.
Yeah, which we didn't cover. We didn't cover the ladder match, the Tiffany versus Jade versus Charlotte versus Chelsea versus someone who will get a spot on Friday in a ladder match for the interim women's world championship as they wait for Rhea Ripley to recover from her. So I absolutely despise the idea of a interim championship. Yeah. Just take the belt away from her, and then she can come back. I never lost the belt, so I get an instant rematch when I come back. Because then they're just all they're gonna do is have a consolidation match, and when it's over with. So why even make it an interim championship? I mean, that's the dumbest thing. I think AEW does that.
Boxing. Oh, AEW's been doing that.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, they have the replica title and everything.
Yeah, I think they just go to this WWE shop, get a spinner belt, and bring that out, and
there you go.
Present that to them or something. You know,
it used to be they meant something because they only had one belt for each company that was like specially made for them and shit.
Yeah,
you just go in the back and grab one.
Yeah, so I think they need to do away with. So if they have a SmackDown World Champion and a Raw World Champion, I really think they need a single, like, face of the company champion. The universal belt or whatever needs to be over both brands. In the very beginning, they did that when they split. It was like the champions were on both shows. They had them for both shows, and then they couldn't beat Roman, so they made another belt so that Raw can have their own championship. And
I have heard every word that y'all have said with the earbuds, plain and clear.
Disagree with every one of it.
And no, it made me realize how little of shit I give about any of these matches.
The $30 for ESPN Plus is not happening this month.
No, it will not be. I even thought about changing the audio to where I could just talk on the earbuds at the door, and didn't hear enough to even give a shit to chime in.
I think
who y'all got winning the ladder match?
Probably Jade or
we didn't even say, did we?
Yeah,
who's all in there again?
Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill, Charlotte Flair, Chelsea Green, and a person to be named on Friday who won't matter anyway. I think it's going to be Charlotte.
Well, if the company wanted to do the right thing,
it might be Tiff.
With all the horrible things they've said about Chelsea,
she's from Minnesota.
There should be some type of a fuck up to let Chelsea get it, because they have shit on her over and over and over again.
Well, and the fact that it's an interim title, Chelsea will make something out of that. I mean, she is talented enough that she will go, I'm the first and only interim champion.
Yeah, what would Charlotte?
Longest rating
interim anyway.
Just reign number 15 or 16.
But I have heard that horses around the world are backing Charlotte. They love.
It's the face. Right?
I know comedy's hard, but you're good enough that y'all should. I mean, this went over like that Trump shit. The face. It's the meme.
They used to fuck up Lillian Garcia like that. They say just horsing around.
Poor Lillian.
Especially coming from Triple H, who has that Cro-Magnon head.
Oh my God, he's got no room. He got no room be saying jack shit about anybody.
If he put his face against the wall, his forehead and his nose would be the only thing touching. There'd be a bunch of space.
I would think. He claims he's letting his hair grow back out. He was giving somebody shit for being bald. I can't imagine that he went that bald out of choice, because he's always loved having that long hair.
I'm guaranteeing.
That's why Shawn Michaels has a hat on.
Yeah. Sean has a hat for a reason.
Get the John Cena.
Did you see that last mighty grow out he tried to do?
Which one? Shawn
Michaels. Yeah, right when he.
I
right
don't
when he
know that I
NXT
did.
Guy. Oh,
I don't know that I did, but it's
like it looks like Nick Nolte, but it's like it's flowing down, but you can see all the way through it, and then there's a very obvious bald spot right up top.
I have my home health nurse was supposed to make a pledge tonight, and I don't. Let me give him some shit.
Hello, home health nurse, and why haven't you donated?
Home health nurse, we're still about to wrap up the show. Were you making a pledge for tonight?
Give you the wrong shot.
Don't make me come to Litchfield and kick your ass. LOL. Did I just dox my home? Did I? No, Litchfield, Kentucky. Did I just dox my home health nurse? Let me give you a street address just to make sure I got it right. Lord. No, I've been seeing some people on the internet where if they're looking straight on into the camera, they actually look like they got a full head of hair. And then all of a sudden they will dip down or something will happen. And I'm going, as no one told you, a hat might be the way to go. A hat might be the way to go. Because
my father-in-law always had that ring around the head with the beard. But his son, my brother-in-law was like 44, always had a big, thick head of hair.
Yeah.
We went there in Nebraska and dead on, big, thick head of hair. He turned around, man. And
nothing in the back. Huh?
Just buffed his shit up. It was just a complete circle of shininess.
When it comes to hair, I remember my music teacher, his name was Mr. Bailey. And I remember when I knew Mr. Bailey, that was when I was becoming the miniature Jerry Lawler. That's when I was getting the attitude and the mouth and talking back to everybody and becoming an asshole. I didn't chew as much gum as Lawler. That was part of the mystique of Lawler and Kurt Hennig was the gum chewing.
The gum.
And
Shawn Michaels took it too.
Shawn Michaels ended up doing it. And but Lawler was one of the first one I ever saw that added the chewing gum to the persona. But I never did. It's not that I wouldn't chew gum; it just didn't become one of my things. And I remember Mr. Bailey had a very hairy body, like Lawler did. Lawler was a very hairy man, like Dutch Mantel and various others. And we used to give Mr. Bailey shit because he had the hair on the sides and absolutely nothing on top. And I remember people giving him shit for being bald and everything. He says,
just travel south. Huh?
Well, he says, well, you know why that I have, it's genetics. I have this hairy body and I can grow a full beard and a full mustache in like 2 days. But when you have this, you don't get anything on top. And I just went bullshit. I said, have you ever seen a wrestler named Jerry the King Lawler? I said, the hairiest motherfucker that ever goddamn walked planet Earth got as much hair as I got. I said, that's bullshit. Well, how old is Jerry? I said, I guess he's about 27. He said, well, I'm 37. He said, in 10 years, Jerry's going to be bald. I said, I don't know about that. So it took it really, because Lawler still ain't hanging in there too fucking bad. You know,
sure, we ain't got no hair restoration systems going on.
I really don't
Jimmy
think
Hart
so.
Admittedly did.
The hair club for kings.
Well, Jimmy Hart, Jimmy Hart has an incubation box somewhere. That motherfucker is over. He's over 80, and
he's 83, I think.
Yeah, we had dinner with him down in Evansville, and every morning Hart would be the first one down there for breakfast. Me and Lawler sleeping in, so Chris would go down and join Jimmy Hart, and all the energy at 6:30, 7:30 in the morning, as you see on television. And just not a nicer kind of who is probably a Trumper, if I had to guess. If you're hanging around Lawler that much, you almost ain't got no choice. Probably a Trumper, but one of the kindest, nicest, sweetest men I have ever known is Jimmy Hart. And I don't get to say that about a lot of Trumpers.
What was
That's
the
for
Wilford
a lot of
Brimley
people.
movie where they were in the swimming pool with the alien egg things? That's what Jimmy's got is the
Cocoon.
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 That's it.
Pulled that one
Yeah.
out of my ass, didn't I, boys?
You did. That was.
Pulled
that
them.
was
Now,
I
you know
couldn't
what's
think of the
crazy?
name.
What's that?
Wilford Brimley in that show was 49 in that
No
movie.
fucking way, was he?
Yes.
And what was Wilford Brimley known for?
Diabetes.
Diabetes,
and
he loved to
granola.
eat, and he
Our
loved to eat,
house.
and he loved to eat tree bark.
Yeah.
Many parts are edible. No, it's not.
No, I
You're
don't think
just
so.
you're just hungry and ain't got no money.
I'm just half beaver.
Oh my god! Do you realize that
Yeah.
many parts of an oak tree are edible? No, not for normal people. Wilford, put that shit down. Goddamn, buy a goddamn steak or
Right, why
something.
he looked
Shit.
60 at 40.
Oh, he was 49 then, huh? Didn't realize. But no, I don't know what all I don't know what all Jimmy's had done, but he did it right. That's all I can tell you.
The only thing I know was a hair restoration. He was on
there's
commercials.
there's not too many 83-year-old men that I can stand by, and I'd almost be jealous of their looks. Going, fuck,
Yeah.
shit, never got fat.
How old is Teddy Long?
I think Teddy should be around my age. Echo, how old is wrestling manager Teddy Long? Holla holla.
Teddy Long is 78 years old.
Holy shit!
Woo. Yeah.
He's got 12 on me. If
And
you
there's
told
several
me he
people
was
saying that his
if-
cardio is just
if you told me he was
outrageous.
if you told me he was 66, I thought he's younger than that. Because
Mhm.
Teddy's been around the business as long as I've been.
since at least
he-
like
he-
76, wasn't it?
Yeah, he got in before I did. I remember seeing him at shows that Cornette was at. Me and Teddy always got along good.
85.
He's talking about somebody
is
that
when he
did
started.
every single job you could possibly do in wrestling.
88. Oh, he got in 85.
Well,
Oh,
he
was it
was
that?
working in the ring crew. Was a
Cleaning the
referee in
buildings.
'89.
That is something I get some heat about. Is that I never served a day on a ring crew. I wouldn't know the bit more about how to put together a ring. How to
I
hook
just
a
watched
turnbuckle
everybody
to a
else
pole.
doing it and just where do
Yeah.
I put this?
Yeah, no, I
Once
was
they get
really,
the frame up, it's easy. But
I'm one of the more fortunate people ever to be in the wrestling business because I talked my way out of so much shit. Because they thought, because due to the people I knew, that I was far advanced from what I really was. Even at OVW, working with Nick Goulas for a few years, I get to OVW and I'd sit in the fucking meeting rooms like I was one of the fucking big cheeses. It's Danny Davis and Rip Rogers. I know more than they do. I'm Cornette's best friend, and if I want to get my shit in, I'll just say, well, Cornette says, and it worked every time. I'd hear their idea. Yeah, well, I was talking to Cornette about it, and Cornette says, and then when Jimmy got there 2 or 3 years later, because I got there in like 96, 99 is when we got the contract with WWE. So we sat in those meetings. I said, Jimmy, you want to hear how I got all my shit in for 3 years on this show? I said, come up with an idea, guys. I said, I don't know. I was going over this with Jimmy, and Jimmy says, he said, McKinney, I didn't tell you anything. I said, you never did. So for 3 years, I just make up shit. And because they thought it came from Jimmy, they'd go along with it. Okay, well, that sounds good. And it never not worked. It's just claiming that it was Jimmy's idea. I said, so what I've proven here today is that my ideas aren't too bad either, are they? Because you all, the experienced wrestling personalities, Danny Davis and Rip Rogers, for 3 years have been going along with my ideas, not his. He says, well, he got you there, guys. He said, y'all fell for it. So, but no, never served on the ring crew. Always picking shows when I went into work. If I didn't think a town was going to draw, I wasn't going because
I don't understand how anybody does a barbed wire match because I set up a ring for that and we had coal mining.
Oh, that's what ran
And
me
I
for me
still
in
got
Rotten's
stabbed.
promotion. That's what ran me for me in Rotten's promotions. They wanted me to be in a piranha match and they wanted a piranha to bite me. I said, no, ain't no fucking piranha. It was the king of the death.
Where they just hold it to you or something?
No, they wanted me to fall into a tank that had piranha in it.
Oh, fuck
And had to let them nibble on me as the wrestlers pulled me out of the. Apparently, it was going to be a good sized tank, but still. I said, no, ain't no fucking piranha going to be nibbling on me. No. And this is the king of the death match. It'd be a good payday. And I was making 75 a show with Ian back then. 125 if we had big names on the card and I was doing multiple matches. He said, we'll double your pay. We're going to double your pass. It's a $250 to let Piranha eat. No, it's all right. I'll be all right. I'm in the mortgage business. I know how to make $250. So, no. So I contacted Danny Davis immediately. I said, I got to get the fuck out of here. He said, well, I was about to make you an offer to leave them. I said, let's hear your offer. I said, and I've exposed myself. You probably ain't going to have to offer much to get me to go. So, but they brought me in basically as an announcer and manager there. And there'd be many times I would announce 4 matches on a show and then go manage either the main event or semi-main and then come back to the desk and talk about it. So it was a weird.
Like Bobby Heenan.
Oh, they claimed I beat out Dutch Mantell, Les Thatcher, and who else? Bill Dundee. Well, Kenny, we got good news for you. You know, the competition's over because it was basically a tryout. They had Dutch do it a couple of shows. They had Dundee do a couple of shows. They had Les Thatcher do a couple of shows. They even had me and Les do one. The worst partner they ever put me with Les Thatcher. Les and I had no chemistry whatsoever. And after the show was over, I went back and apologized to Danny, and I beat Les back there. I said, Danny, I apologize.
For what?
I said, Danny, I apologize. I said, that's the worst fucking show I've ever done. I said, if you never want to put me out there again, I wouldn't blame you. I said, that fucking sucked. He says, Kenny, it wasn't your fault. So I thought he would defend Les Thatcher, the fucking longtime veteran, experienced announcer. And he just said, no, that was all Les, man. He said, I've heard you do it with Cornette when he's been down here to help out on shows. I've heard you and Dean do. No, Kenny, that was him.
So was it just clunky, or what was the issue? Like
there was just no chemistry and no timing. You know, it just didn't work. And it was the only show. It was the only time they were stupid enough to put me out there with Les Thatcher. So, and I still don't know why it didn't work, but they said no, it wasn't your fault. And so when they called me back to let me know that I'm now going to be the announcer of OVW, I said, you beat out Les Thatcher, obviously, and Dundee, but Kenny, you're our new announcer. You've beaten out Dutch Mantell and Bill Dundee. I said, so what you're trying to tell me, just to let you know I know what's going on here, is that you can pay me less money than you're going to pay them. He says, well, you live across the river and they live a long way away. So it's all about trans money is what we're talking about. He said, well, the pay is pretty much the same, but we also can't have them coming up here and not pay them trans money. So for an investment, he says, you don't embarrass us when you're out there. You don't have the name recognition they do, but we think we're going to be all right, and we don't have to pay you trans money.
Could you imagine Dundee as an announcer?
I saw one show. Let's put it this way: I wasn't too concerned. And obviously with Dutch, Dutch knows what he's doing out there.
Yeah.
So
he did a little WCW for a while, didn't he? He was on that third show with Chris Cruz.
Probably. I don't know how much of it I remember.
Matter of fact, I remember one line he had that was actually good because, when there's a hot tag.
Well, that's about all I remember he ever had was good. I'll let him know you said that. But he had that one line.
I think it was Tom Zink and Brian Pillman versus some team, but they came in and cleaned house, and he was like, "Well, I don't know."
Tom Zink,
vacuumed the carpet a little bit.
There's a guy that just didn't quite go to where they thought he was going. Tommy Zink.
And the reason why is, yeah. He thought he should have got paid like Martel.
Coltrane, this might be the only time that you and I have ever dominated the show by ourselves. Bob over there on mute.
Just enjoying the show.
Getting his shit in. Well, Bob, we went about 16 minutes over. Did we get in everything we were looking to get in?
We did. We got everything in. Predicted the winners. Predicted the losers. The losers are the people who are actually paying money to watch this. So
yeah, I'd like to see Chelsea get it, but I got a sneaking suspicion they might put it on Jade.
So they can do Jade and
I think it's going to be Tiffy from Minnesota. Just a good time.
All of that. So Tiffy's from Minnesota. Okay, yeah. Chelsea's from Kansas.
Tiffy and Brock.
Well, that would kind of make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would make sense. They're giving everybody else belts in their fucking hometown, so why not? Why fuck her over, right? Who's from Mobile, Alabama? Who can we put a title on from Mobile, Alabama? Mobile Mike?
That's right. We're gonna let the ring crew come over and.
There we go. That's right. All that was for me to explain that I never served a day on the ring crew. I just acted like I knew what I was doing.
That turned into a 15-minute conversation.
It turned into a 15-minute conversation that Kenny never had to serve on the ring crew. Now, Cornette did. Cornette could put a fucking ring together and served on ring crews and all that shit. Good for you.
Yeah, like I said, once they get the frame together, it's easy. But
yeah, you're proud of that. I'm more proud that I never did than you are that you did. Let's just put it that way. You do you. You do you.
I wouldn't say I was the most diligent one on the crew, but
yeah. Well, Bobby Eaton,
Coltrane's out there and he's going.
Bobby said he knew his value, and that was that he knew how to put that fucking ring together. And a lot of times they can't get that thing done right without me.
In the middle. I've seen them. I've seen them put together, and watching the guys trying to get the ring ropes right is an art.
God.
It is.
Oh my God. They got to screw it and then unscrew it a little bit and then tighten. Well, and there's always the designated runner.
The guy's got to run back and forth.
Yep.
Bob, being as you've admitted, you watch every single highlight reel that I send you. Yes. You see these ones to where the guy is sitting in front of he's got his big microphone. They all got the big microphone. Well, you do too. All right, so he's sitting in front of his big microphone, and he's got whatever he's talking about going on behind him.
I hate those.
And I do too, with a passion.
Like reaction videos or something.
Or when they do this.
And Adam Mockler.
And that's all they're doing.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? And he leans in.
You know what I love is the dudes that's just smoking a joint. Like,
I'd rather see that. But yeah, they all do that. They point to the part they want you to hear, and they get by with showing it. We can't do shit over here. And I look down and I'm seeing anywhere from 1,500 to 45,000 views for their little 4 or 5 minute
for stolen content.
There's a little cute blonde chick on Instagram that does live SmackDowns, shows the shit, and they don't take it off because she's just talking over it. And sometimes
we've done that. Like 5 seconds. We've done that. They get us every time, and I fucking worked for the company for 10 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're not cute.
We've showed stuff that you were on.
That I was on.
Clips of things where you were being featured, and we got taken off the air for it.
Unfucking believable.
But if you go like,
I was going to ask.
That's the problem.
I was going to ask you and the ones that act like they're sitting there commenting on something they saw on Raw.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, what? And they act like they've never seen it before. They're seeing it for the first time.
Or the same thing with the guys doing the reaction to music.
Yeah, the reaction videos.
I've never heard the Beatles before.
I've never heard Steely Dan before, and I'm sitting here 50 years old as a black man. So
I've never ever listened to the Beach Boys.
I'm going to listen to it for the first time here and just show you how impressed I am with.
And then I'm going.
Saw a black man
singing along with the
Free
song.
Bird. Leinert Skynert.
Saw a black man. No offense. Saw a black man watching this video.
What?
He's only on this show can you get by with it. I saw a black man. No. Rodney Dangerfield used to do that shit all the time. No offense. It's just whatever it was. No offense. Oh, Lord, he's gay. No
bless
offense.
Your heart. Yeah, bless your heart.
Yeah, he's gay. No offense. And he points to somebody on the couch. Single them out. No offense. And so this black man's acting like he's never heard Get Down on It before. By Kool and the Gang. And he's sitting there and he's just getting into it. And he appears to be in his 40s, maybe. Give or take.
Man.
And he's sitting there like,
you lived in Utah your whole life.
You've never heard Get Down on It by Kool and the Gang. Okay.
And there's a couple, a guy and a girl in there. He's supposedly a DJ or whatever, but they were watching like Leonard Skinner live doing Freebird. And, they're just going, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you've never heard Freebird.
And you know what? I like the fast part of
please.
Freebird, but the rest of Freebird I could give less than two shits about. But
Yeah.
I do like it when it
once
speeds
it
up.
starts to speed up, it
Yeah,
really.
That last part's like 15 minutes long. You can go to the bathroom.
Well, and especially when they do it live and they're just jamming, and it's
And what's that song?
I had to work a Skinner
I'm
concert
getting closer to my home.
You know what's funny is
he was on Howard Stern the other day.
Well, people still don't understand that there's going to be an encore for whatever artist you go to.
It was Grand
So-
Funk Railroad was who that was.
We were, I was working
I'm
a
Your
Skinner
Captain.
concert back in the 90s.
Yeah, and he now
They
he
didn't
now
play
does that on his
Freebird.
own.
Everybody was freaking the hell out.
Yeah,
And so, of course, the piano lights up. There's a golden eagle in there, and you see all these tail lights. Like all these fucking morons.
Do you know what Earth, Wind, and Fire's Go Home song is? The song they've gone all night without playing. And then everybody's going, well, I guess they're not going to play this song.
It'd be the most popular song.
Let's groove tonight. We
Really?
can boogie. Yeah. And yeah, they're going to go all night, and they're not going to play Let's Groove Tonight. It's just not going to happen.
Well, they did that with Stevie Nicks, too, because this guy was about to get up. I was like, dude, she's got 2 more songs. There's no way she's not going to sing. Blah, blah, blah.
What were the 2 she was holding back on? Maya was Maya's a major.
I want to say it was
Knicks fan.
Edge of 17.
I love Stand Back. That's one of my favorite.
Oh, and
songs.
Rhiannon. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Rhiannon's a great song.
You know they're waiting for the encore, right? They're just
Mhm.
we're going to do these 2 in the encore. And so.
But you see the morons walking out.
Somebody needs to out the assholes that get up and leave when they. Good night, everybody. When she said good night, yo, the dumbasses.
And
she
the
said
band
good night.
doesn't move, right? The backup band just stands there.
Why would you say good night if you weren't going home? Why would you?
Gosh, damn it!
I mean, if you get right down to it, it is kind of stupid. No, we ain't going to. No, you ain't. We ain't going nowhere, bitch, because you doing 2 more songs whether you like it or not. Get your ass back out.
I'll tell you what. The cool part though about working backstage with a lot of that shit is, they had those writers where they had all kinds of weird food that they never ate. So as soon as they vacated, we went in there and just rated all the shit.
We must have 14 different flavors of Snickers.
Oh
yeah. There was one that had like a bowl of just
might be
green
worth hanging out
M&Ms.
backstage for just for 14 different flavors of Snickers.
Man, I tell you what, Skinner had barbecue, so I wasn't mad at that.
Yeah.
They had like nice the ribs that fall off the bone, chicken wings, but they also had soy milk, which I had never heard of at the time.
Does America have a song that has America in the title? I had it in my head today, and it's a song I really like. And I think America does the song. And I had the rhythm in my head today, and now I've lost it. But does America have a song that has a
Horse with No Name, Sister Golden Hair, Ventura Highway, Tin Man? I can't think of anything that they did.
Shit. I could hum a little bit of it but I've lost the rhythm to it. But America, God damn it!
Bye Bye Miss American Pie.
Well, that's a whole other song. Bonnie and Delaney, Bonnie and Delaney.
Bonnie and Delaney. That's no American Pie was Don McLean.
I got a never ending.
I think their title was just called America, or the album.
Well, no, the group was called America.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was a self-titled album.
Sister Golden Hair.
Shit, I'm gonna have to get with Bob at another time and get the rhythm of that song that I like so much. But I like it. It's kind of like that. I'm getting closer.
It says none of America's songs have America in the title.
It does say that because it sounds like America singing it. God damn it! All right, maybe it'll hit me later.
Maybe they covered something.
Pop songs.
I got a whole Metallica cover
with
pop
America,
songs with America in the title.
In the title.
Yeah, see if anything strikes. Oh, and it would definitely be a 70s or 80s song. It's not 90s.
America by Simon and Garfunkel. America by Neil Diamond.
American author.
They're coming to America.
No, not that one.
Oh, I remember that one.
America.
Good rhythm. I mean, as a matter of fact, they play that every year here in Louisville for Thunder Over Louisville. Coming to America, we get that
American
Thunder
Girl
Over
with
Louisville
13 different artists.
No, it ain't American Girl.
America. This is
How many
America.
people covered that shit?
American.
50 best songs with America in the
Green Day's American Idiot. There you go.
Yeah, this would be 70s or 80s. It was a very popular
They had an
song.
album called Dookie.
Yes, they did.
And the rhythm was in my head earlier today, but I couldn't
And the
remember.
kids in America. Oh.
See, All American Girls by Sister Sledge, All American Nightmare by Hinder, All American Girl by Carrie Underwood, America Neil Diamond.
I would think the title would just be America. I would think
America by Simon and Garfunkel.
Nope.
America the Beautiful, then American
Woman.
Baby by Dave Matthews.
Not American Woman.
American Beauty by Bruce Springsteen.
Shit. Same 11 people hanging
Breakfast
in
in America.
America Boy by Little Mix. I don't even know who the fuck that is.
ROCK in the USA.
Is everybody remembering their settings?
Mellencamp.
Everybody remembering their settings right now. We got the sound pretty good right now.
I took a picture. Macklemore has American.
David
It definitely ain't Macklemore.
David Bowie's Young Americans.
God damn it.
I'm Afraid of Americans too. Wasn't that a song?
Not coming. God damn it. The rhythm's just going to have to hit me again. It's totally. I was humming it today going, how much I love that
gonna
song.
Be stuck.
And it's
American
like,
Kids by Kenny Chesney.
Horse with No Name is just, to me, one of the great songs of all time. I love that.
Here it is. American Made by the Oak Ridge Boys.
Yeah, I guarantee you it's nothing.
Elvira.
It ain't Elvira.
My heart is on fire.
Well, I'm a minute away from the Abby Phillips show ending, and I got to see I'm going to watch that show and get mad for the next hour. So yeah, no post game show, none of that.
Will I keep on thinking about
it's all over. The Abby Phillips show is about to start. I'm gonna sit there and get riled up for the next hour, get pissed, get mad, get angry.
Down my gullet, need it.
You eat a lot.
I do. I need to. I'm a grown boy.
All right. Until Thursday night, I don't know who will be on the show. Pesci is no show.
Will not be Pesci. Now, Pesci told me he works Thursday. He's got shows that he does on Thursdays. That
he claims he gets paid to do. Who's paying Pesci to speak to a microphone?
I would pay Pesci to not do a show.
Unless he's doing like Pesci impressions of the real Pesci.
They claim he doesn't do his own show anymore. Do you know anything to the contradiction of that?
I have not seen anything on for a while.
Yeah, Kurt Schmidt says he doesn't really do his own shows anymore. Apparently, he works at a car lot, and then he's paid to do
that
another.
Before, right? He did that. He's been kind of a used car guy,
and he's out of the weed business because of the legalization of such thereof. So I don't know what he does.
Yeah, that put a lot of dealers out of business.
So I
pay high money for shit when you can get.
So I hear. Oh, for anybody, and I'll pass this out for any Costco hoes out there. I love the Costco hoe, Kat, the Costco hoe. I do send you some of those every now and then. The Costco hoe, I love her.
Gigantic. I did like the ones that you sent with the girl eats Titanic food or something.
Oh my god!
18-pound hamburger.
That bitch is, and this is documented. She's on a time lapse camera. And she goes all over the world entering these fucking food contests. And one guy, and I had a family member, guess how long it took him to do it. This guy got the 8-pound Skyline chili. Bob has got it in the feed. You do too. You have to scroll and find it. If you see a lot of fucking cheese on some spaghetti.
Is it that Asian chick?
No, no, this ain't the Asian chick. This ain't her.
Okay.
This is just some standard white woman who can eat a shitload of fucking food. Burgers is her specialty. She ate a
freaking gigantic.
She ate a 20 patty.
Stay on board too long.
She ate a 20 patty burger, but it has to stay down for 30 minutes for you to win. And but once it's down 30 minutes,
damn.
But she ate a 20 patty burger, but they were 4 to 6 ounce
going
burgers.
through the digestive system.
She has to eat all the cheese. You got to eat all the comeuppance that come with it. You got to eat all the fries. You got to eat all and a milkshake. They had this
that thing down in Texas?
She goes all over the world and does this shit.
There's a restaurant
Texas has one.
That has a
Texas has
a camera.
One.
Yeah. And it's something ridiculous like that, like 2 baked potatoes and 96-ounce steak.
Oh yeah, you got to do all the
shrimp,
extra. But you ought to be ashamed of yourself for eating just the meal, and then you got to do the potatoes and everything that comes with it. But listen to this: an 8-pound version of Skyline chili. The spaghetti, the beans, the meat, the onions, the tomatoes, smothered in fucking spaghetti, smothered in fucking cheese, 8 pounds. Picture that. A quarter
Should've
pound
bought herself a
burger
room
is
for
all
a
I
while.
can do. All I can do to eat a half-pound, quarter-pound burger in one setting anymore. This is 8 pounds.
Me and Michelle
You got
share meals at a restaurant.
you got 1 hour to eat it. You got 1 hour to eat this 8 pounds of Skyline chili. If you can, it's free. Otherwise, it costs you about $100 and something, 125, something like that. Guess how long it took him to eat his 8 pounds of Skyline chili? And I know right down
Less
to the
than 10
second.
minutes.
Pardon?
Less than 10 minutes.
So you have watched it. It was 8 minutes and 14 seconds.
No, I just guessed.
And then he ate 8 pounds. I could have that in the refrigerator, and it would take me a month to eat that much. 8 pounds? It'd take me a month.
There's not a chance.
It's like 2 and 2.
Now I know I've had the surgery and my stomach ain't what it used to be, but even when I weighed 600 pounds, I couldn't eat that. I couldn't eat like that. I mean, in my worst of days when I was over 600 or near 600 pounds, two Big Macs,
hamburgers that are this tall, and I'm like, how do you even start to eat something?
She takes off the top bun. She goes patty by patty by patty, right. Cheese. She narrows it down, but she gets down to the final patty. She wants the bun on it because she wants it to taste like a burger for the final. And then they drink the kind of help swoosh it down and everything. And but the girl that I'm telling you about, she tried to beat
glycerin.
The girl tried to beat a man's record. His record was 8 minutes and 30 seconds on one of these monster ass 8 patty burgers that weighed like 4 or 5 pounds was the total weight. She went 9 minutes and 13 seconds, so she didn't win. She had to pay like $100 something for that burger. Does not get her plaque up on it. Was he? Fuck! You could have given her the goddamn women's championship. How many women are going to come in there and eat like a man? She came within 30 seconds of beating him and gets nothing. They didn't give her anything. So I thought that kind of sucked. But she's gone to other places and kicked ass. But holy shit, that these women can eat like that. And this one girl, I've watched her do like 5 or 6 of these competitions, and they're all in the feed. I see them, and I'm going, holy shit. So if you get a chance to scroll through there, but check out the Skyline guy. And they time lapse it and everything, and I'm going, you know, if he does that in an hour, he deserves some type of fucking medal.
Makes my stomach hurt thinking about it.
8 minutes and 14 seconds to eat 8
some of the
pounds
other
of
contests they have, mayonnaise,
and you got to eat every bite too. They make
like
you
that.
clean the plate. You don't get to leave. You don't even get to leave a strand of spaghetti.
Nope.
And you got to
The
open your
puke is
mouth
over.
and prove it's all gone. It's all down. And on one of those burger competitions, you got. I think it's 30 minutes or whatever. How long the time they give you? You got 30 minutes, and then they give you 30 seconds after you take your last bite to get down whatever you got in your mouth. So technically, it's 8 minutes, but that 30 seconds.
So if you choke, you're disqualified.
Yeah. If you throw it up, you're disqualified. Exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Spit it out or anything like that. You can't chipmunk it. They won't let
then
you
chipmunk
it.
So you have to like wait for that last bite till your like mouth is empty, right? You want the really small last bite so you can just go and get it down.
But those
you
eating
don't want to be
competitions,
chewing just
so. But as far as a human being, I've never seen a human that can eat like Cameron. Cameron can eat like a motherfucker. We have taken him to places. We've taken him to places, and they've asked us not to bring him back. Like, keep that. We're going to go fucking broke, man. Keep that motherfucker out of here. There's some type of very expensive Korean barbecue place that a family member of mine goes to, and it's for I think for $13 during lunch. It's all the meat that you can put on a plate, and then they will cook it for you, but it's kind of done like a soup, and they steam the meat and everything. And
kind of like that pho.
Yeah, I think one of my family members got over 3, but it's all you can get on a plate. If you drop any, it stays. You don't get to pick it up. Whatever stays on the plate's what you get. His was a little over 3 pounds of meat for $15. So fuck, you can't even go to the store and buy 3 pounds of meat for $15 anymore. But if you pay $19, it's all you can eat. And he must have filled his plate up 4 times.
Jeez.
4 times.
Is that when he was working out though?
No.
Oh,
because we don't think he's ever worked out. We think he tells people about a gym. We don't know that he's ever walked in it.
Oh no, I was talking about the family member.
Oh, the family member. Yeah. The family member. Yeah, when he's working out, he's got to have like 4,000 to 5,000 calories a day. Yeah. mandatory. He's got to have it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I prefer to look like this and not have to do all that.
You worked hard for it.
My
You know
wife
what?
is-
I go by the gym every day. I won't go in it, but I'll go by it.
I've waved at many of them.
Yeah.
Many. Well, guys, we went 2 hours tonight, believe it or not.
We did raise
And,
$275.
Not a bad night. Not a bad night. And matter of fact, I better get on here because I told somebody they're going to have their electric bill by noon, and I ain't sent it yet. So I better get on there, get some money over for those raincoats, and go through here and see who's needing what. And we'll be back Thursday. And thanks to everybody that really helped us out big time tonight. Thursday should suck.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Michigan Mike. Thank you, Randy Satterley. Thank you, Daniel Lemley. Big thank you to Cam Moron.
Cam Moron, star of the game tonight. Star of the game, $100 donation. And also, thank you to Mr. Sanford for sponsoring StreamYard for us again. For that's $44 a month right there, $44.95. Sanford and his son Lamont, you big dummy. You big dummy. Do you remember the episode of Sanford and Son when a guy came and claimed that he was Lamont's father?
Yes.
I sent it to you because she called him. She stood up and called him the N-word on that show, and I never remember that being done.
Jefferson's a couple times.
She stood up. What's her name? Aunt Esther. And she's telling, and Aunt Esther was the sister of Lamont's mother. And so Fred is sitting there, and this guy's over here, and he claims he's Lamont's real father. And you fool, and then he's sticking to it and everything. She stands up, what you say? And then she called him the N-word on the Sanford and Son show on NBC at 8:00 at night.
Yeah, I remember a Saturday Night Live, and I can't remember if they used the N-word or not, but it was Richard Pryor,
Chevy Chase one,
and Chevy Chase. And
yeah,
they
did. They did. Mm-hmm. And
honky, dead honky.
Spear Chucker dead honky.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then he went with N-word.
Yeah,
Spear Chucker honky. And then he called him the N-word. Dead honky. Okay, I think the interview process is over. I think you're going to be just fine. But they pushed that on Saturday Night Live that time. But I did not ever remember hearing that on Sanford and Son.
Oh, he said prime time too.
And Aunt Esther at 8:00 at night did it. Mm-hmm. And now the version I got was not bleep. Now whether that was an unedited reel, it's possible.
If you go to some of those channels that have the old shows, they let a lot of them stay as they were.
Oh my God. All right. Well, 2 hours and 2 minutes and 2 seconds, perfect time to end the show.
We're done. We're out.
We say good day.
We'll be back on Thursday. Goodbye.